So here we are on Venice Beach, burning some Palo Santo. I want to do a video for you guys about microdosing and healing yourself through microdosing, because I feel like I talk about it quite a lot and I talk about it quite intensely. So I wanted to do a video for you just going into microdosing and the benefits of why I think microdosing is such an underutilized tool practically on your practical journey of actualizing yourself as a human being, but also on your spiritual journey, on realizing yourself as a spirit, as a soul, as part of the creator experiencing itself. So the reason why microdosing, specifically psilocybin, is so powerful, or the reason why using psilocybin is so powerful, is because psilocybin stimulates the brain to create new neural pathways. So what do I mean by that? So our brain is basically just a bunch of fibers, a bunch of almost like electric cables connected together. Those cables are constantly growing, they're constantly changing. But when we have traumatic experiences, those cables, they become quite ingrained. They become almost like scars. This happens as a survival mechanism for humans, so that we are then better able to survive if it happens again. But those scars, they can become quite debilitating. They can become almost cumbersome. And what psilocybin does is it helps create new neural pathways. So for example, if your trauma is just it's a connection, right? It's a motorway, a scar. What the psilocybin will do is it will create new roads to your memory, to your experience. So you no longer experience the memory with the same level of trauma. You experience it from this level of just a different perspective. I think it's the simplest way I can put it. You just see it from a bit of a higher perspective, which is that it's kind of all there to teach you, I feel like. And then when you realize the teaching from it, it becomes this great gift. So psilocybin, what it will do is it will help create new neural pathways in your brain. It will help grow your brain and dissolve the traumas so that you can experience the memory. You can experience the traumatic situation, but it won't trigger you in the same way because it's not going down the same scarred synapse as it was before. There's a new neural pathway being utilized. Microdosing, what I love about it, it's really whatever you want it to be, right? It's really how big do you want it to be? Because it can be as small as you want it. It can be as small as you want. And that's the beauty of this tool, is that we can utilize it how we want to use it. So I say all that because some days you want to be surfing the wave here and the waves are pretty big, and maybe some days you don't want to be surfing the waves. You want to just be paddling your feet here in the little shore. And that's the benefit of microdosing. That to me is the practical tool about it, is that you don't have to worry about it being this terrifying big macrodose where you know, it's like you're sitting on the edge of your seat and you're going, oh my word, what's going to happen here? Oh! And then it just suddenly, it happens and it takes over you. You know, that stuff, it has its time and its place. There are benefits within that, but I really feel like the benefits of microdosing are that it's just whatever you want it to be. It's literally, like I say, you want to just go paddle your feet here in the shore, dip your toe in, just do that. Try that out for a little bit. And you'll realize that it's a tool, it's a medicine, it's there to be utilized, it's there to benefit you, and it's how you use it, which is what's important, right? It's how you utilize it, because it's up to you, is what I'm trying to tell you. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be you want to go right out deep, it's there, it's all there, you just got to take more of it. But it can also be as powerful as just dipping your toes in for a little bit. Because I really feel like, and I speak with experienced guys, through microdosing and through dissolving these traumas of the mind, I've then just been able to learn things a lot faster. Like I say, I learned how to make a pair of trousers in 2 months. And that was literally went from having never sat behind a sewing machine. 2 months later, I made a pair of trousers. So I'm not some uber creative, unique person. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. And that's what I really am trying to sort of communicate to you, is that through microdosing, all you're doing is you're just clearing your channel to allow more of you to come through. Because that's what we need, is I need you to come through. I need more of you to come through right now, especially now in this world, because we're very disconnected. And that's why I feel like microdosing is so powerful. It's that you don't have to use very much of it. You can use a very small amount, and a small amount has a very profound effect. And the way I think of it is a bit like this lady over here. She's doing yoga. Is that it's like yoga, slow yoga pose, a sustained energy over days, over weeks, over months. However little and slow you want it to sort of creep into your life. It doesn't have to be this big lightning bolt, this big strike, this big bang. It can be the waves, the way that the divine feminine always intended it to be. Just whatever you want it to be, the waves. It's your relationship with Mother Nature. That's what it is, really. It's just how much you want to get involved. Do you want to just get up to your ankles? Get up to your ankles. Do you want to have a big wave? Then go for it. It's there, it's waiting for you. Might have to paddle out a little bit, but it's all there. So I can only encourage you, my brothers, I can only encourage you, my sisters. We all need to do the healing. I think it's the most beneficial thing that we can do for one another, is to heal ourselves, because when we heal ourselves, then more of you, more of what is you can come through, more of what is so beautifully you can come through, more of the divine expression that is unique to you can come through. And that's what we need now more than ever. That's really what we need now more than ever, is we need people to be themselves. We need people to express their truth, their love, their light, the original truth in us. Not the egoic truth, not the mind truth, but the original truth, that we are all one, that we are all part of Source, that we've all been so smartly separated from, and now it's just about realizing that. It's about realizing that we're all part of the same thing, really, coming from the same source, and we're all very separated from it, and we've all played our part in that separation. We've all done our bit, we've all played the role, we've all played the character, we've all been part of the system. And the way that we change the system, guys, is by healing ourselves. It's by dissolving the traumas, the projections of separation that are just being projected onto us by somebody else's idea of separation. Somebody else has experienced so much trauma in this world that they're then so fearful, trying to get energy from all of us because they're so fearful. So the best thing that we can do, guys, is just heal ourselves and evolve out of it and see beyond this fear projection illusion from these people that are clearly traumatized. And through healing ourselves, through healing one another, we're going to heal them, and we're going to heal them too. And then they're going to realize that they're also part of the oneness, they're part of the source. So anyway, love, blessings to you wherever you are in the world. I hope that you are well, and I'll see you on the other side very soon.